Oh, oh, no, Creepy's in there. 66 days ago. I can't remember. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. Trick. That shit like I don't fuck with you, bitch. I got no ceiling to go. From a crazy bitch. Why? Trick like I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass. Yo. No, I'm building a whole brand new map for the day. Oh, I love how this day went today because I love how the fact that, as a former person who has dealt with many types of drama, I love how I literally don't care enough just to put this in perspective for everyone. I don't care what they do. I don't care how they run. I don't care how they spin the story because only one problem that's missing is that they're going to spin a story that's not going to work. They're going to spin a story that I can discredit because two things I'm going to tell you. One, I literally cannot be friends with Wolfologies because you're trying to put two cavemen in a room. And one of us is going to bash the head out of the other. So, and it's obviously going to be me because I've always hated them. And it's not that I don't dislike them now. I've just learned that I don't have patience for people. I don't have a lot of patience for humans and their stupidity. I can't. The stupid shit I've seen in my life, it makes me want to hurt people. I don't know how to say it in a nice way. It's a problem. There. I just know that until further notice, I'm not even suspending any recruitments. See, I love how people give out fake information on me, but I also love how they fail at it. Hmm. 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 Sorry, I'm eating chicken and dumplings. It's really good. See me with. Yep. Nah. 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 We're having a great day. So. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming in the scared. I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. Face fast. Nothing I say back. It's time to gain back my old self again. And I now realize I don't care. I don't care who runs at me. I don't care who comes at me because it doesn't matter. The game at this point. All I know is I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna put it in perspective. Raven, I hate everyone in my generation, so why would I want to marry someone from my generation? Secondly, the woman I literally married is older than me, but I knew you were going to say something like that, so I already knew the information I was going to give to you, which is why I didn't let you in on the fact that I got married. See, you three think I didn't get married, but the other people who I actually told the truth to, see, my true friends, my parents, and everyone else, they knew of my marriage. And they knew of it long before you did. Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't use Facebook, and my wife has agreed. Facebook is not a way for me to do this. No one else needs to be in our business. Nobody needs to worry about my relationship. It's mine. It's not yours. It's not Thunder's, and it's definitely not Six's. It's mine. Well, I'm sorry. It must make you so mad that I got married to someone and they love me for me. That's what pisses you off. And I don't care. I don't. And I'm sorry that makes you mad that I don't. Because it was never about you. It was never about Tyler. It was never about Warshot. It was about me. So, you three, have fun with being angry. I love watching people get angry over something that makes it funny because now I get to live literally like a king and be happy as hell. I'm waking up. That is enough. So, I thank y'all for what y'all did because y'all proved my point yet again. That it was not my own doing, but a literal failed attempt at trying to damage the reputation that I built in XGN. But I mean, XGN in itself literally said this to me. It does not matter about the drama because eventually, some point, y'all gotta grow up. I don't. Well, I'm sorry that I did grow up though. But I grew up in a way that it wasn't affecting me because I knew that eventually Eventually something good was gonna come and happen to me. Aw. But I am sorry that it did happen to me, and it happened to me in a way that I liked. I knew that that was coming because I had known something. I had felt something deeper. Um, I had felt a problem was going to arise itself because I stopped talking to people who didn't deserve a seat at my table. And when I say a table, it's not a literal table, it's a metaphorical table. They don't deserve a seat at my table because all they have done is bring drama to my table. Or the drama that they have brought, even when I have given warning after warning after warning to stop. They have never heeded. And I get it. I love that, you want to keep blaming others. But, hey, it's okay. Because we're all involved now. And since we're all involved, the many, many other people who are involved with this already know what they're planning. But they already know what their part is in this. And it's not to protect me, and it's not even to defend me. The many people who I've befriended along the way, I'm sorry that they literally don't care because they know me better than my own literal so-called best friend. They know me better than the person who was my so-called friend. But I love how you and Thunder are so blind to see the pedophile literally sitting in your place. Oh, but wait. Y'all have your head so far up your own ass you can't even see it. The pedophile that's literally sitting in your house. Oh, but you'll never believe it because you're too blind to see it. I love it. Cheers. I'm gonna enjoy the little bit of time that the original XGN has now. Because I thank y'all for doing that. Because y'all made me think of something. And it was an idea that was given to me a long time ago by Rizzler. So, aww. I forgot how much of my old self there is. I forgot how much of the old me left. It wasn't that the old me walked away from a whole situation. No. The old me left out of the situation because I needed a minute to breathe. I needed time to myself. I couldn't gather what was needed and didn't know how to fix situations because nobody listened to me. Um, and this dude, Tyler, he's an idiot, of course. I love it. That every 15 minutes of his life, his entire thing is to attack me because I just don't care for him. I just don't care for him. Um, I mean, because I couldn't um, deal with all of the drama. Um, I just knew what was going on. I've known a very long time that the drama was going to eventually come to a head. I knew that there was someone starting drama behind the scenes. I just didn't know who it was. But I think everyone who knew, because I had already knew y'all were going to try this and start drama, y'all were going to come after me. Um so yeah, I love how it's their prerogative to ruin my reputation when I don't care. You can drag my name through the mud. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't care about a name. I don't care about something because guess what? That name that was built with all that hard work and effort and all that wasn't built because I wanted it. It was built because there's a name. It was built because there was a need to grow and make myself better. But hey, I love how I grew and I became better because I stopped worrying about what others thought of me. See, the problem with him is he tries too hard, which is why he can't fit in anywhere except for with Raven and Thunder because they're all rejects in my eyes. And I'm not calling them rejects because they are. I'm calling them rejects because they don't even realize. They literally have a pedophile sitting in front of them and it's not even me, it's him. And I don't know how to say it any other way. I don't know how to give clear signs, so I don't really care. Because long since the wolves have descended down on this kid and it's bad because he started something with someone who wasn't bothering him. See, what he calls a crash out, genuine crash outs for me, everyone knows. If I'm genuinely crashing out, there is not going to be, um, no, oh yeah, how many chances did I give you? No. A genuine crash out for me is going to literally consist of me getting pissed the fuck off. And I'm going to get very hostile with you in the beginning. Then I'm going to calm down, and then you're going to do it again and again until I finally do actually have the genuine full moment where I do put your ass through the wall or I do something to you. Because I know what my genuine crash out is. But I do know that there is more to the story than what Raven is letting on. And the problem is, she can never really say anything about Um, they don't know the things I've seen. And in my time, I've seen a lot of things. So the whole problem is, I don't care. I don't care who they run to. I don't care who they go and they speak bad about to my name. Because anyone that truly knows me, they're gonna come and ask the question, hey, did you do this? And I can tell you, no, I did not. The only reason why Raven is mad, why I didn't stand up for her, is I couldn't. I had other stuff to deal with. Like, literally dealing with my demons. My demons, not anyone else's. Mine. And because I learned how to deal with mine, it was bad. So, I've learned a lot in my time. So I'm not worried. I'm pretty much at this point. I'm done with all the situations that have happened. I am not really worried about anything that has to deal with Tyler. Anybody on his side. Now, there is one person on his side who I will say, when they get the time to actually realize what they've done, they can come talk to me themselves and actually figure it out on their own. Because I know for a fact that everything that they did, and they did this out of spite because I'm not paying attention to anyone in this community with their drama. I'm not paying attention to anyone's drama anymore because I don't have time. I'm sorry that I don't, but hey, I don't. My wife said it to me very clear, and she made it very clear with me the day I came back to America. So I know for a fact that there isn't anything I've done, and in this situation, I don't really care what anyone has to say because it doesn't matter. Because all he has done, which I've watched, his constant harassment of others, his constant harassment of me, and the only problem was when he started harassing me, I wasn't even in America to literally give him the time of day. Like, that's like how weird this is. He's salty over something, but you would rather go harass somebody on a trip while they're out of the country, not even like near the country. Like they're miles upon miles upon miles away from here. But the first idea is to make it about something that happened that neither I nor anyone else who was in my community at the time had control over. Oh, but wow. Why do I know that? Why would I know that we didn't have control over the situation? You know why and how I know we didn't have control? Had nothing to do with the situation. The situation had long since gotten out of hand. Not because of me, not because of anyone. Because we knew we lost control. I knew it. Raven knew it. Everyone knew it. And I'm sorry to put it in a perspective where it's different from everyone else's perception of me or anyone else, but I'm gonna put it in a perspective that only I've understood, and I've been able to see my perspective versus theirs, because it's not mine, that's there. It's the fact that I know what's going on. It's the fact that I knew the drama was going to break out. I just wanted to wait and see how long it was going to take before it did. I wanted to wait before I said anything about it. So, but I'll be right back. Yeah. Sorry, gnat flew in my mouth. Yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm going to go and go outside real quick, take a quick smoke break, and yeah. Alrighty, I'm sorry about that. Had to take my dog out. Better brace fast. But I will never give in. But I got now. Damn it, that I'm gonna win. So yeah, I know that it's much more of things that I'm having to deal with myself. I'm not mad or anything. Hey, hey, hey. I'm learning that there are things that I am having to start to let go of because it's not me. It's because I can't give in to the old me. Things I'll never miss. I think I can't seem to let go. I feel like I'm all on my own. The place it gets worse and the memories hurt. But I hope one day I'll let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't want to do that. It's just bad when I hate when the mood lasts. It move fast, and I try to move past all the pain, cause I'm looking on the bright side. In my mind, cause you only get one life. And the advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you say sometimes things will get hard and you covered in scars, but I know I can get out of this. Everyone, let the back control. Them to hear you say sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in skies, but I know I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past, so goodbye to things I'll never miss. Things I'll never miss. They say life will bring discomfort, and I discovered we all just suffer, 'cause no one feels that bad. That times without each other, that over gets well, about that. And I feel like something's bad, but hell, I'm used to that. I always turn my back, yeah. And I wanna feel something, but all I feel is pain. I wanna make a change bad. You either pick yourself up, or you let yourself down. Life will always be tough, so who the fuck are you now? Will you make it alone, or will you need someone else? Not by myself. See if I can find my bro. Tell me something only you would know about me. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it is true you haven't spoken to me in a while. It has been a while. It's been busy, so. Okay, I will give you the same exact thing that I was told. Every person who is friends with me is a pedophile. So, and apparently I became friends with Wolfologies now again, which don't remember that happening ever. So, it's very weird how I don't remember befriending that motherfucker, but I remember the fact that we're not friends, but okay. So, I've just been sitting here dealing with this shit. Oh, but no, they're on 5 because we ran them off of Infinite. Because... Oh no, oh, you should have seen what they did on Infinite. So, we built a social map on Infinite, for them to come and raid, right? After we raided theirs. But let me tell you what happened. So in our raid, they got to use God mode, power weapons, and whatever, right? Literally. They join ours. They say, oh, you're not giving us weapons. That's functionally the same thing. Sir, are you fucking stupid? I was like, when you first get into the military, do you get a gun? No. Like, seriously, they don't give you a fucking gun to, like, shit. That's my whole point. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, it triggered me so bad to the point where I actually lost it on this dude. And oh, well, yeah, you know what? Your wife's fake. So I literally said, I knew you were going to say that. He's like, how did you know that? I said, I knew that Raven was going to say something stupid to y'all, and I knew she was going to tell you that I didn't get married. One problem with that. I got married. I tied the knot. I said the only people who knew the truth were the ones I spoke to while I was there. So then he's like, no, that's not true. We're going to go ask people who know you. I said, go right ahead and ask them. Only people that know it are the ones that hang around me. So, sorry. I mean, it is nice, but how do you like the new XGN server? It's a little bit different. No, so the other server is the evidence server where all that bullshit is in there. Yeah. For now. Well, right now, the only thing I'm worried about is growing our shit. So... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we know that. Oh, yeah. If I'm not on, just text, what's his name? Yeah, so just text, fuck. Either text the co-owner and add him in the server, or at one of my staff and they'll get everyone together. Right now, the only ones online right now is Kazu, Misery. Right now, those are the only two people online right now. So all of my staff members actually play Halo games more competitively than I do. I just play them for fun. I'm not a type of person I'm gonna play. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. There's still sweats at Halo, so fuck it. Yeah, yeah. But when we do have our game nights on Halo, we do play Infection and shit like that, and it's actually kind of fun. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That does. And I mean, if you need to tell someone in my group, because I do have people recruiting, I just have to get them. Um, yeah, I just have to like get everyone in a meeting that I'm waiting for the rest of us to get on because there's other staff members that are at work. I don't want to sit here and keep making an announcement or keep explaining it to people because if they wake my ass out my sleep, it's gonna be worse. Um, okay, we could try it. Monday we could. Let me see something. Sorry, I'm trying to check my calendar. The reason why is because I have to know something because next month I have a funeral to attend. Okay, I should be free on Monday. Um, but I don't know for sure. The reason number one is I don't know for sure because I actually still have to go and deal with other shit. Um, yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Oh, I figured as much. Oh, bro, the only reason that we're not doing like our group is I still have my bloodline and shit, but there's no like clan. No, because our clan is like I moved our clan like I've been doing clan shit on PC and that shit's more fun than fucking here. Well, that and then also I don't have to argue with people like every 5 fucking minutes. Yeah. No, like I literally met a dude yesterday and me and him were playing Star Wars: The Old Republic and not one time did I have to argue with him. But he put me in a group chat with one of the other dudes who's like his staff member and I remembered him and we instantly got into it. And it wasn't even because I hated him, it was just because I wanted to fuck him up. Still, I told him, I said, it's on site, bitch, what's up with it? So yeah, because I'm working on growing both communities, not just one or two, but because I have XGN, I have DDG. So I'm owner of both communities. But then I have another community that I'm helping co-own, which is Xanthoria because the fucking leader is being a bitch right now and I'm not in the mood. So I'm helping doesn't mean I'm trying to do my damnedest because it's still ran by my ex and I still hate that person. Okay. Yeah, but if I'm not here, text one of my staff members. They'll do it because they know their job. Better yet, just go grab the head of staff right now. I'm just gonna go grab him now because I'm tired of dealing with this shit. Okay, come on. I'm trying to build this fucking map in one goddamn night. I'm not trying to do this shit. I'm playing 5, but I'm building a brand new map since all of my maps got destroyed. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'm doing this not for fucking clan shit, just for shits and giggles at this point. It's for shits and giggles at this point. And the only reason why it's for shits and giggles is because I know two things is gonna happen. All three of them are going. All three of the people who are claiming I'm a pedophile are gonna join and try to fuck up my map. And I'm just gonna pop out with some shit. What's up, bitch? Mm-hmm. Because you went to MCC for a bit, and then I was on MCC like a couple weeks ago, and then the bloodline that I'm with got passed to me and Ren. So hold on, let me call this stupid motherfucker. Ren, I kind of need you in the party right now, nigga. Can you join? If not, I'm just gonna go grab Kazu. It's between Kazu or him. Yes, your cat is having trouble breathing. You should throw it at somebody. the new cat, is trying to... Cat, why are you fucking your bed? Get in the bed, not fuck the bed. Well, I don't know. I would ask you, what do you think I should do? But then again... Hey, nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you something even funnier when you hear this shit. So, basically, there is a group named Akuma, if you remember them. How did you... How did you get a moth in your room? Alright, I'm just gonna grab Kazu. Well, damn. I'm still waiting. If they don't, I'll just do it on that day. Hmm. I don't know. How would I make this nice? This one's gotta look something naturally cool. Yeah, I don't think they're going to join, so I'll just deal with it later. But is there anything you want to know about our community wise? Pretty much. Uh, yeah, just come to me. Because I do know some of them can get a little toxic. Well, no, there are some of them, but the only reason you're not gonna meet those, because I don't have the patience nor the time to scream at people. Because ever since I started therapy, I can't yell at people anymore. My therapist basically said no more screaming till, you know. She was like adamant. She's like, no more yelling at people until you can actually figure it out. Why you yell at people, or why it's imperative that you scream at people. Yeah. I find that I do it because I've spent so long dealing with drama and situations that make no fucking sense. That I've. Alright. Ah, shit. Hmm. I'm gonna say rest up. Yep, never mind. That's fine, cause we just did ours. We did ours like 3 weeks ago. Yep. We had 54 in XGN server. In the DDG server, we had 204. Yeah, and the only reason why I did that was because in DDG, I literally snapped on everyone because I found out who was like feeding information to other people. So I snapped on the person that did it, and everyone who was friends with him, I kicked them all. So thanks, thanks. So mhm. So actually, I'll tell you this: in two of the Star Wars clans that I'm in now, rank ups aren't handed out, and we don't treat ranks as positions or positions of power or even authority. We treat them as commendations for the work you've done. So I'm currently head of the Mandalorian Enclave, but I'm the right hand to the Sith Emperor, right? So the other day, I just got into it with the current arbiter of the Mandalorian Enclave for another group, and it's the most funniest shit. This dude and I have been into it for like 3 days straight, and it is literally because I am not wearing the traditional arbiter colors, and I don't fucking care. I straight told him, I said, dude, do you pay bills in my house? He's like, well, no. I said, so if you want me to change my colors, cough up $500 right now. You got that? He's like, well, no. I said, then shut the fuck up. He's like, well, you're violating community rules. I said, bro, I said, at this fucking point, I don't fucking care. I was like, if somebody is not willing to drop money for the bills, then they don't get a say so in what the fuck I do with my shit. I was like, last I checked, not a single one of y'all paid for my PC, paid for my fucking console, my TV, my bedroom, my apartment, the light bill, the gas, all that shit. Y'all don't pay for it. I work to pay for it. So, can y'all tell me where the fuck did I remember y'all being roommates with me or anything? He was like, well, I'm not your roommate. I said, my point. This is when the fuck did you move where I live? He's like, I haven't. I said, so mind your fucking business. I was like, unless you want me to help you get some, because I know a good way to get some business. And so like after all that shit went down, he chilled out. The leader of the group asked him why he's been into it with me for like 3 months. So me and the leader started talking, and the leader's like, wait, I know you. I was like, how do you know me? He's like, you used to be the admiral of the entire Republic Armada before you retired. He's like, why are you in a lowly position? Why aren't you second in command of a group? I said, because I'm working my way towards that. He's like, you shouldn't have to. Everyone here should be respecting you. I said, do you know why I retired? He's like, why? I said, I retired because that became boring. I got tired of being respected because I was feared. Because everyone goes and they tell new people, they were like, don't piss him the fuck off or you're going to end up having an entire problem to deal with. And I was like, dude, like nobody would just genuinely respect me. They would respect me out of fear. Like I literally had no people who genuinely respected me except for this one kid who is literally right now my current apprentice because he's just like me. Doesn't care about anything, standards, community standards. He does not fucking give a shit. And everyone was like, why did you take him as your apprentice? Why couldn't you take somebody who fears you as an apprentice? I said, because he gets it. He's not conforming to the norms of this community. He's different. I said, no one will take him as their apprentice because he's different. That's the reason why I picked him. So then everyone was like, well, you need to be back in a position of power. So they were like telling all the community heads to reinstate my admiral license. And they literally went to them. They came to me and they were like, hey, we have your paperwork. We can reinstate you as admiral of both Sith and Republic fleets. I said, I don't want it. I said, I don't want a handout. I said, I get it. I did a lot of fucking work to get there. I said, but at this point, I said, I'm 25 years old. I said, I was 14 when I did all that shit. I said, do you really think I got time to fucking deal with meetings at 2 o'clock in the morning and I just got off work from a 13-hour shift? They were like, well, no. I said, my point. I said, adulting is fucking hard and I'm not going to sit here and have a heart attack because I'm helping y'all. I said, look, I said, if somebody wants to take my place and sit there and be me, I said, give the paperwork to the kid that I'm training as my apprentice. He'll take over for me. And they were like, will he be as good as you? And I was like, no, he'll be better. Because he's supposed to be my predecessor. He's supposed to be the one that is going to change things that I did and make them look better. Like, I mean, you and I, when we first met, the first time you met me, you watched me cuss somebody out on Xbox. Now, I just don't care. I literally told somebody yesterday, actually 2 days ago, because they were like talking so much shit to me. I just told them, I said, you know what, get in fucking line. And they were like, get in line for what? I said, since nobody seems to understand that all of y'all cock ride me more than my own partner. I said, how is it that my wife doesn't get enough, but I still have like 3,000 people that I don't even know, and I'm being cockroached by? And the dude was like, well, that makes no sense. Why are you hating on people who don't even know you? I said, I'm hating on all of you because it seems like my name is in y'all's mouth more than my wife. My wife doesn't even scream my name. in the morning. I literally told him, I said, if she wakes me up, you know how she wakes me up? He's like, what? I said, she pushes me out of the goddamn bed. That's when I wake up because she steals all the blankets. And somehow she's still cold, even with me cuddling her. Sometimes I literally told this woman, I said, you need to go to Antarctica if you're that fucking cold. But nonetheless, I digress. I've had too much fun, and I don't care. Because at this point, it's time to have fun. It's a game. It's not like I mean, when did video games become drama filled? Yeah. Like I literally now I realized because I was talking to a person who I used to play games with a long time ago. Him and I literally said this to each other. We said the original goal of games was never drama. The original goal of video games was to bring people together, to make friends. Yep. And that was when it fell off. When everything fell. Yep. Because Black Ops 2 was the Call of Duty that was the most toxic. And the only reason why I say it was because I literally met a dude that literally just made a whole big deal about me killing him with a pistol in COD. Literally got salty with me and said he's gonna come pull up to my house, so I said do it. I said if you want to beat my ass over a video game, then come on, bring your bitch ass over here. Like, I mean, it's not even that I'm angry. It's that what the fuck? Where, like, where did we go wrong? Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. They tried that shit with me. And the only reason that I'm still standing here, you know why? My grandmother didn't play that shit when I was younger. So she gave me two options. She said I can go outside and get jumped. She'll take me to the hospital. She said, or she can go outside with a shotgun, give them two warnings, and then kill them all. I chose to go outside. I got jumped. I still won. I don't give a fuck what I don't care. But literally, that following day, the person that sent them after me came to me and said, I'm never sending anybody to your house again. I don't care who tells me to come try to fuck you up. I'm gonna leave you alone. He said, you put all 6 of those dudes in the hospital, one with a broken jaw and a concussion. He said, I still don't know what you did to the other dude, but he can't even walk. He said, the third dude is now actually eating from a straw, and he has to poop into a bag for the rest of his life. I said, I warned you multiple times. My hands are weapons. I wasn't playing. He said, I can tell that now. He said, because the other 2 are in the ICU in critical condition. I said, well, I don't know what happened to them. He said, he said, you don't know that they hit you in your head and you went primal on everyone. I said, I don't remember that. He said, wait. He's like, they hit you so hard in the head that the only thing you remember was the third guy getting beat up. I was like, that's it. That's the only thing I can remember, because after that, my mind blanked. He's like, oh, shit. I said, I told y'all to leave me alone. I said, now all those people got hurt because y'all couldn't understand why I said leave me alone. But I've started to listen more with the more I'm getting older now. My mom literally told me like a couple years ago, she was like, my daddy used to say to me, all the bad motherfuckers is in jail or dead. Which one you want to be? I said, I want to live. She's like, then keep this saying in your heart. No matter what you do, remember this saying. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. And I used to ask, what does it mean all the time? And now I realize it. 6 people carry your casket to your grave. 12 people judge you when you go to court. You actually think about it, it's kind of fucked. Not the 6 people carrying you to your grave, the saying. Because it's a brutal reality that made me realize that no matter how much experience I have or how much I can fight, a bullet don't have nobody's name on it. And nowadays, I'm actually mad because you can't even go and throw hands with nobody without them going and getting a gun. I'm not even joking. Like, I literally was talking to a customer at my job, and they were like, oh, well, I wish y'all youngsters would just learn how to fight with each other. I said, well, so the problem is, we had y'all as role models, but none of y'all were willing to teach us how to actually fight and not go for guns. And she was like, well, if any of y'all were my kids, y'all know that scrapping is the best way to settle anything. I'm gonna hit Ren in his ass today. Because I think it's kind of funny. How I need this motherfucker. Okay. King Von. I can't wait till tomorrow. Well, because tomorrow I have to spar with my wife. Because she does Muay Thai, but I also help her train. So, because I'm more resilient than I can actually hold up against her. So, Yeah. So, if you really want the person, if you want their ass, I can tell you who they are. And it won't be drama for you. It'll be more for me because I'm dealing with the situation in the next couple of days. Yeah, the person, the three people who are talking their shit about your group or about anyone this. Yeah, I know you don't. No, one of them is. One of them is. But he is refusing to tell the people who he's around the truth. Well, even for me, the only reason I can say I'm not is because I hate children. And plus, I have two of my own. I have two stepkids now. So, you and I both know I have to be, like, extra careful. Because they're my stepkids. And I mean, God damn, why does it take you forever? And I'm gonna step on your toe. I'll borrow this nigga. 'Cause I kind of need both of you for this, so that this gets done for tomorrow. Or for Sunday. Because I won't be. Hold on. One more person's joining. That way everything's. Kind of. We'll just keep that. We'll just say it's that way. Alright. So. There is going to be a potential partnership right now between PKG and XGN. So that we can grow. What, nigga? Um, he doesn't play Halo, but okay. So, PKG is a potential partnership right now between XGN, DDG, and as of current, we are going to work on growing both communities at the same time. Whenever I go out, or any of y'all go out, try to gather people. Try to also gather people for PKG. Um, uh, yeah. Or it could have been TSH Hammer, but a long time ago. Alright, okay. So, yeah. PKG and I have known each other for quite some time. We are not partners, we are brothers. Kazu, I will fucking push you into a goddamn volcano. You know what? Fuck it, we're going to Mount Fuji. I'll be back. Push your bitch ass. Push your bitch ass in that fucking volcano. But no. So, on Sunday, there's going to be a meeting between PKG and us. I'm basically going to need the staff people to be there. Because we all know that I'm going to not be able to do anything about it if I'm not there in time. So, Rin, on the other hand, you're going to be the one handling this. Okay? This is going to be your department now, Rin. You're going to handle... No, the fucking partnership. Shut the fuck up! Bitch ass. You're going to be handling partnerships at XGN, not the whole entirety of XGN itself. I will be handling the ownership part of things, but I'm going to entrust you and then I'm also gonna go buy flaky salt so I can chunk at Kazu for like 3 hours. Alright, I'm going to buy a salt slab and I'm gonna hit this man with it. It's gonna be fucking hard. Make sure that bitch is coming straight off the grill too. Actually, better yet, I have an idea. Alright, I'm going to Costco in the morning. I'm gonna go pick up about 10 pounds of beef pot roast, and I'm gonna hit Kazu with one of them. Raw, naked beef. So yeah. One of the main things that I agree with PKG on this, and I already know nobody in our group is toxic, for the most part. So, does anyone have a problem with that? Okay. Kazu? Yeah, of course. Kazu, do you have a problem with it? With PKG becoming a partnership as well? Yeah, he'll never do that. Alright, so tomorrow I'm gonna call you while I'm at work and I'm gonna tell you to go yell at my boss. Oh, but wait, I don't work tomorrow. So, I'm not gonna call you to go yell at my boss because I don't cater. PKG, what time do you want to do this on Sunday? Because it would have to be before 3 for me. So, fucking mint. Fucking mint. I'm in CST. Yeah, has to be before 3 if you want me to be there. If I'm not, then we would have to do it after 11 when I get home. Sunday at what time? 9 p.m. Okay. So I won't be able to be there unless you called me on Discord. Alright, that's fine. So then I will make a group chat between you, me, Ren, Kazu, and yeah. And then yeah. And then I'm going to send you a no, I'm gonna send you a pet Ahsoka, so you can have fun with that. But nonetheless, is there any other things, gentlemen? Am I forgetting something? Oh, of course you did, Misery. Well, Misery, there's a reason why I'm not making you do this. I want you to focus on your group and grow it real quick. Grow your group. One rule, and I'm gonna hold true to this rule this year. We all finna make it. We all finna pull each other up. I don't give a shit how we gotta do it. I don't give a shit if I gotta tie Kazu to my fucking back and kick him in the fucking mouth every time he speaks. It's gonna be funnier, but my entire point is we are going up a mountain. And right now we have people pushing, trying to ruin what we want to build. So I say fuck it. I say fuck it. Let's build it, make it better. And you know what? While we're at it, push the rock on them bitches and make them mad. Let's do the Tom and Jerry scene when when Jerry always runs over Tom's foot and Tom screams like a little pussy. Yeah. Yes, of course, I'm going to invite you to a group sex chat. I don't think I'm going to put you in that. But, yeah. I'm going to put... wherever the fuck it is. PKG, yep. Shit. Motherfucker, I'm tired. This bitch. Building. Building. What's up? Yep, trying to finish. Banished. Banished. All right, hold on. Let me go get the gummies for misery real quick. Time to find the masochist real quick. All right. All right. Let's see how far we get. He's blue. He's blue dabba dee dabba die. You're welcome. Damn, that's kind of fucked. Oh, so wild breaking. You just said the pain you put. And I was so mistaken. I will. Even if you shake me home, I'll still be lonely. Ah, Anthem of the Lonely. Fuck you, Kazu. Kiss my ass. So in black inside this coffin, try to keep me down. Well, it feels to be forgotten. Fuck you, Kazu, you's a bitch. The zombies come out at night. You'll never catch me. Also, Kazu, you owe me a 1v1 on fucking Dying Light. Oh, really? Really? You don't remember? Nah, bitch, your ass finna 1v1 my ass. Yes, they have a PvP setting where you can fight as a zombie versus a human. Nah, dude, that shit is fun as fuck. Not this zombie. This motherfucker can grapple hook up buildings. The fuck you mean? What did you eat? Okay, so nothing spicy. Is our allergies? Is you? Nah, we. Nah. Okay, fine. Actually, that's where we need to go. That's where we need. We all need to go for Kazu's birthday. Is take. Yep. At least the girls have titties. Damn. All right, gentlemen. This is where I call it a night. So I will see y'all tomorrow. If I feel like getting back on, I will. I don't care. I'm about to make some